Hello, big time.
Weirdly disgusted and turned on.
Weirdly disgusted. Please stop.
Call me scrounced.
Okay.
Dead and aroused.
So we're back.
Yeah, right? Yeah, hey, on. Something's going on with the audio. I'm making sure it's working. Yeah, hey, on. Something's going on with the audio. I'm making sure it's working. Yeah, hey, on. Something's going on with the audio. I'm making sure it's working. Yeah. Yeah, hey, on. Something's going on with the audio. I'm making sure it's working. Yeah.
Get your shit over there and check it out. They got
Hey,
music,
do
for
you-
all
Yeah,
types of things.
they have a monthly subscription for
There we go. Now it's
$4.99 a month.
$4.99.
Where-
Oh my god, what does that get you?
Yeah, it gets you royalty-free music that you can use on streams and
on Twitch.
And Discord.
Wow, that's
that
amazing.
No
sounds
lawyers at your door.
I actually don't know if this information is correct. I've just heard Joe do it enough times, so I'm just throwing it
Smile
out
and
there.
nod, boys.
Monument
Smile and
Studios,
nod.
terabytes worth of royalty-free music. If you do not want terabytes worth, you can get a subscription with their Fantasy Plus. $4.99 a month, integrated in Discord. There you go. Bam, done. Drop it like it's
That's
hot.
it.
Also, we're
Wait,
dropping
but like,
it's
if
hot?
you don't you want terabytes worth of royalty-free music? So you
You could, if you want, like a
But then
bunch.
you
I
can
want
piecemeal it if you really want.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to.
Hey, and you guys should check out Arcana Miscellanea. It's a great dice place that sells cool dice that you should check out and buy when they drop them because they're
Otherwise, they're gonna sell out because the players with Nerdy Playbook are gonna buy them first, and every set of dice.
Oh,
is
I do have an announcement.
Cool. Look, we don't always buy them out.
Sorry, Marg, you ran out of time.
No, you guys should check out Madame Margani's Instagram. I just finished my last 2 commissions, so if you're interested in being a Twi'lek or building a Twi'lek cosplay, I have a mold that is ready for your silicone all over it. So send me a DM.
Send a DM to get your
I want that
news.
silicone so bad, all over me.
Please send me an appropriate DM. I realize I probably set myself up for failure on that one.
Yeah.
Send me an appropriate DM if you are interested in getting a Laku commission from me because
Fuck with
I
that.
am poor. So help me
One
help
of these
you.
days, I might actually have to take advantage of that because I think I need to make a Twi'lek.
Hey,
Well,
and just for the heck of it,
I'm
Bonnie
open.
and myself have both had Margani's nudes on our heads, and they look great.
Yeah,
I mean,
and they're happy
And they felt
customers.
It'd
Tell them
be
about
nice
it.
to fit into the group
Mhm.
that there's a group of people that say, "Hey, I got Marg silicone on my head."
Okay, hear me out, guys. This is just crazy.
Some people are into it, I guess, but you
One
know,
of these
yeah.
years for C2, we just all do Twi'leks and like wear trench coats and just say exposing our nudes to the Jedi and carry around a sign.
Exposing ourselves.
Yes.
We'll finally reveal ourselves to the Jedi.
Yeah,
All
and
right,
then we're just we
C2
have our
cosplay,
nudes.
let's go. All
That'd
right,
be
I'm
really
cool with that.
funny.
I'm on board.
Bodysuits. Okay.
Okay.
So back to regularly scheduled programming.
Our usual chaos.
Last we
At the
left
Star
off,
Wars, folks.
the team
If you
themselves,
forgot.
after convincing the raging-fueled Anam, they fled from the Imperial officials, and he had them follow all the way to his second home that many people don't know about, that you're able to figure out was actually his wife's family home in Coruscant. Decored in many more rustic and old-fashioned Mandalorian antiques in there. Within there, he allowed you to stay, change your clothes. You were alerted that currently, right now, a few of you have physical descriptions out there of what the Imperials are looking for and are claiming that you are terrorists. They're very much putting on a show to make it look like you are the bad ones and they are the good ones. Within that, you guys crash, have a night, and you have the next morning where you are all ready to head out to continue your previous mission, attacking or infiltrating, however you approach this, the Imperial stronghold on the other side of Coruscant. I'm pretty sure it's where we left off. I don't remember if you guys actually got back to the ship yet or not. If you guys got...
I think
oh, you
we
did.
stole outfits and everything.
Yes, you guys got back to the Maw. You guys stole a couple outfits. I believe you guys stole...
Yeah, we
I
had the
think-
full heist montage.
Yeah. I believe you guys got like I think Bonnie won and Akimbo won, or was it? Nidak?
Bonnie got the S whatever outfit. The
Nidak got a trooper outfit.
Yeah, one that was. We got a stormtrooper that was.
Bonnie had the like scientist outfit from Andor, I think.
Yeah.
Bonnie got an Imperial outfit. Nidak got a trooper outfit. Corum is going to jetpack and sneak in. Fisk and Akimbo are going to walk in because they're Mandalorians and they have their Mandalorian keychains. And Marg is supposed to be Akimbo's side piece, which is on branded and pretty accurate. So
He could do better.
that's where we left off.
Congratulations, you took some notes. I will give you inspiration for the session.
First off, I always take notes, but thank you for finally giving me inspiration for it. I also felt like we were definitely going to forget, so I made sure to actually write it down this time.
Because we all went back and forth with that. Like, wait, what
Do you
we
want more
doing? Or,
notes?
like, picture this.
Fisk and Akimbo are sneaking in with the code chain things, and the 4 are left to hijack a transport and sneak in that way. That is our plan.
Nice.
Or
So you guys
chains.
got your outfits. You guys got a plan. You guys know where the location is. It's on you.
Like 11% of a plan. All right.
I'd like to hijack a transport and sneak everyone in.
Okay. And you guys are going to try to take the TIE loader, right? That's what you guys are going to go
Yeah,
for?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, because we could fit everybody.
Yeah, because the TIE loader itself added to the one pilot actually within the actual that's piloting the ship, the TIE loader can fit a 20 medium-sized soldiers.
Yeah. Or inject that sucker.
Yeah.
Who Corum, are you planning to pilot it yourself?
Yeah,
Okay, got it. All right.
Come on.
Question for you that I have for you,
Captain.
Corum. Have you ever this is completely up to you because I don't have it on top of my head or in my notes. Have you piloted a TIE fighter or any version of a TIE fighter before? This will just change DCs of rules. It's not going to say you're going to suck at it. It's just going to change the DC rules.
I think I've done, at least in game, I haven't done one, but I've flown like fighters.
Like no, I mean just like as far as a character, has Corum ever flown a fighter before?
Oh,
Would he
I don't
have?
know. I would like to say yes, but I don't want to just like meta that. So let's roll it, I guess. We'll
Sure.
go high. He's flown one before.
Okay.
52. So yes, he did.
Okay.
52?
You roll a D100.
I rolled percentiles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I always roll
The,
percentiles for high versus low.
So you understand the intricacies of a TIE fighter and the different various models of a TIE fighter, as they all do have the basic mechanics, with the exception of different experimental vessels and unusual variants that aren't the standard TIEs. You do know that the TIE loader is very similar to a TIE bomber as far as its control scheme. It's just weighted differently, and the cockpit is a little bit further offset than the center. It's more offset than the TIE bomber itself.
Mm.
All in all, it is a variant of a TIE bomber because the TIE bomber does have a side portion itself. So, knowing that, as far as the rest of the group, same question. Do any of you have experience with TIEs at all? Do Kimbo? Yes.
I
No.
don't
I
think
go
Bonnie
probably
does.
not.
Okay. All right. So just the Kimbo and Corum. Okay. All right. So you guys are at the Ravens Maw. Where do you guys go from here? Do you guys take the Ravens Maw over there? Do you guys take speeders over there? How do you do this?
I think it's beneath us, right? Didn't we determine that there was a
There is a loader
Platform
right
beneath?
now, and there are several soldiers that are planning to get on it. Are you planning to steal it without the soldiers on it, or are you guys planning to impersonate soldiers and sneak in?
I think the ISP agent pulls her rank and takes her trooper and gets on that ship.
Okay.
Is that how it's gonna work? Oh my
Why
god.
We're
not?
metagaming Fisk.
Let's just get crazy. Let's get the
I'm
Mandalorians with their
Fisk and
ISP
I'm-
agent.
I'm you doing that. Yeah.
Don't you know who my dad is?
Oh my goodness.
You know what? I'm fine with that. That sounds great. Let's do this. All right. So we're gonna have Fisk lead everyone down there. So is everybody trying to sneak in to the loader, or are a few of you taking alternative routes to get there?
I think Am I the only one that needs to sneak? Because I think everybody else has a reason to be down there, right?
This
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of like shoulder nest next to Akimbo, like kind of as like a bodyguard as we strut down.
and correct me
I'll
if I'm
shoulder
wrong.
up to him on the other side as his hot side piece in my hot outfit.
And
I will
remind me,
stay 3 steps behind,
Marg and
respectfully.
Akimbo, you are trying to really push this Mandalorian thing forward to try to get access, right? So you guys got your armor on and the whole nine. Okay. All right.
I think Fisk as well.
It's really Fisk and Akimbo. I would say I don't have a code chain.
Okay.
Would I have one, Akimbo? That's you. No? Cool. I suck. Let's go.
Your keychainless
You
hoe.
can definitely tell that once you get down there, as far as these Imperial soldiers, none of them really know what to look for, as they just like, oh, you're a Mandalorian, get on board, kind of like that. They're just, they don't know who's going on. They just assume if you're wearing the armor, you pull off the look, you are supposed to be there. Everybody starts getting on board as the loader portion of the actual tie is starting to get full up. Corum, you get in the pilot seat.
Yeah, I got a working class 20
Okay.
for stealth.
Okay. You make your way in. Nobody knows the wiser that you are taking over the spot as the pilot. You have basic controls in front of you. You have the ability to open up and close both your emergency door and the loading door for the rear and forward portion of the loader. The loader does have a way to open up in the front and in the back. It's kind of like very similar to like it just has it has like stick doors on both sides. You give me just a piloting check, please.
I was like, where's my piloting? There it is at the bottom. Say 18.
18. It is not too difficult to remember at least the intricacies of how to pilot this thing. You do find there's a few variant buttons that you don't fully understand, but you do understand the weapon systems on here. You do understand the overall piloting on it. There are just a few buttons that seem a little more intricate that you've never seen on a TIE before, but you're able to figure out how to pilot this properly and know the proper routine of how to properly exit, like take off from a landing bay. And then do you head straight to the stronghold?
Yeah, I don't want to draw any suspicion.
Okay. As you start heading off to the stronghold itself, following the normal parameters of how TIE has to move throughout Coruscant, it does take you like about an hour to get there flying, as you do have to go to the other side of the planet. You're going at a decent speed, but you're not allowed to necessarily like fly at a normal like.
You said I'm flying casually.
Yeah. Just kind of kicking your legs
Fly
up.
casual.
Between this time, we'll go with the people that are within the loader portion. Is there anything you guys want to do while you're in the loader? With you all and several other troopers that are standing there, you do see that there are several. There's like one other Imperial agent that's just standing there. He's just kind of like hanging on, kind of like it's almost like a subway where he's kind of like hanging on to like kind of like a hanger up top. So he's just making sure he's not going to fall off. He does look like he's not always in a loader. He's not used to standing while being moved and fast paced. And there is one other Mandalorian there. This Mandalorian is decked out in full black with silver accents, with a simple rifle, but it has like a very intricate like modded loadout on it, where it looks like it's a standard B rifle, but looks like all the different attachments to it are unique to whatever this Mandalorian does. Enhanced scope looks like a specific like muzzle on it, and like a kind of like a really over stylized grip for the off arm. He's just kind of standing
The
there.
first guy was, what was his like position job?
He is a
Missionary.
very good. Based off of his ID, it looks like he is an R&D Imperial agent.
Okay.
Bonnie is going to resist the urge to conversate with people because she knows this is a secret mission. So she's going to be like, oh, I'm trying to like not go up and talk to people. If she's there. I think she is.
I'll look at the Mandalorian and be like, I like your armor colors.
Just kind of turns his helm towards you and just gives a nod and just looks straight back forward.
Are they clan colors or did you go your own way? Not one for small talk, huh?
Just repositions his head forward.
Noted.
Since I'm in a stormtrooper, clone trooper uniform, I'm gonna have the blaster close to my chest and have one leg like nervously up and down. Just
You just have another stormtrooper just like look up at you. You're rather large for a stormtrooper. Do we know you?
probably not. I'm the last.
The
Nervously go back to twitching.
okay, and just kind of looks back forward.
When you're so tall, people just don't question it because they're too scared.
I'm also in a toddler's uniform, even though I'm a tween, so like to be determined if anybody
Yeah,
investigates.
your flexibility is like quite limited. It's like it's very much like you know, like the only way this could be comfortable if you turned it into like a sleeveless outfit, because like the shoulders like way too small on you. The sleeves, you're like, oh
I'm
my god, my
sucking
fingers are gonna
everything
rip out
in.
these things.
I understand. I've been there.
All right. Then to Corum. While you're on your way there, is there anything you would like to do at all between leaving the hangar and arriving, or at least getting close to arriving to your destination?
I think I'm gonna try looking through maybe the loaders just internal program system to see if it's like, is it like jacked into their full mainframe, or would I have to be like in the actual base to like kind of like...
You can at least, with the amount of time just sitting there, you can at least try to make heads or tails of the extra stuff in this one. Either piloting or tech check for this one. Either one would apply.
Okay. They're both.
Either one would really make sense.
Yeah, they're both. Been a hot minute since I've used. Oh, never mind. Okay. Oh, that's pretty good. Both are plus 11, so it is a 26.
26. Okay. Within destination, you're able to figure out a few things about this one. First off, the extra buttons added to this one definitely give this one a uniqueness. This specific tie loader a uniqueness to this specific stronghold. The three buttons that you didn't notice before, or that you noticed before but didn't really know what they for, one is specifically that this one has a way to immediately transmit its codes without needing to actually type it in or respond, as it immediately just sends a code signal to the stronghold upon its arrival. Another one actually is kind of like a Star Wars garage door opener for the actual hangar shields.
Okay.
It looks like it does control the shields, but it's not the only thing that controls the shield. It's just this. It looks like it gives a 5-second window to turn off the shield, and 5 seconds later, the shields restructure themselves and return on as a quick enter and exit. The last thing is what seems like an emergency button. This is a button immediately set that is supposed to signal out to any nearby ships that in case of this TIE loader is hijacked, press this button and this TIE loader will go through a process that's going to send a signal to any immediate TIEs.
Got it.
Throughout this, you're able to figure out that, yes, this TIE is exclusive to that specific stronghold, and therefore they will know when they see it that you are not a threat.
Got it. Okay. Then yeah, I mean, I guess I'm just gonna fly in, and then once I'm in, maybe I'll hack their system or something. I don't know.
Gotcha. Okay. Now remind me, are a couple of you, as far as the Mandalorians, are you getting off earlier to go in through the lower floor, or are you all still going in from the hangar bay itself, which is the 25th floor?
We might as well just go all in the same way.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
All right. As we pass through about 40 minutes, you eventually get to the darker side of Coruscant, the industrial area of Coruscant itself. And you do see a tower that a few of you did research up on recently. You do see a tower that's kind of cut in the middle of this very open area, kind of very much like a two towers in Lord of the Rings, very much where all the trees have been kind of cut down for this big, huge tower to kind of stick up in the middle of nowhere. As you do get close, immediately, Corum, you do get a signal. No communication, it's just like a signal, and the light that controls the code command is immediately blinking.
I push the code command so it knows it's us.
Okay. The autopilot immediately engages on the actual TIE, and you start getting pulled into the hangar bay.
Okay. Or I push the other one to just turn off the shield for 5 seconds.
All right.
At the appropriate time.
Okay. You turn it off. You guys pass through. The ship starts to land itself. Within this hangar bay, only Corum, you can really see what's going on. As the loader itself is quite contained, there's only small view windows. Just blinked. With that, you're able to see a few things there. One is there's two specific large doors, both on opposite sides, and they're kind of like on like this platform bridge, very much. I'll actually switch to a map that I kind of like used as a proper. It's not it. I just downloaded it.
Reference.
Yeah. So like there's a door here, a little bit higher up, and then there's one on the opposite side from that.
Got it.
Anything lower just looks like it's for maintenance for the TIEs. And then the elevators going down specifically look like they are to move bigger parts of the TIEs to like their factory portion. Those two doors are specifically the doors that looks like one should go up and the other one should go down, but you don't know quite which one does quite yet. You do see a TIE hanging from the ceiling, as you do see a total of 5 TIE fighters. One is missing right now. You do see probably about 8 Imperial fighters walking around, and it looks like they currently are maybe either on break or they just got done piloting or ready to pilot. As you see, one of the TIEs is getting fueled up right now. And then there's about 20 plus random stormtroopers slash Imperial unarmored soldiers kind of walking around. Your ship does land as its only TIE loader, and it does compared to the TIEs where it actually hangs up on the ceiling. The TIE loader is actually going to drop down, as you do see it kind of fold its wings and kind of flatten down, and then drop down the feet as it does slowly lower itself for you. You do see a person standing there outside of the front and just kind of quick doing an inspection outside. Looks like it's like the regular routine, making sure everything's up to order, kind of like checking the guns on it and everything like that, checking the turrets. Immediately just gives you a thumbs up and immediately just checks off the sheet and just starts moving on.
Cool. I will hit the button to open up the Bombay door hell and let the monkeys out.
Okay. You guys do see the door open out. Immediately, the one Imperial agent that's the R&D agent immediately like runs out as he starts to like breathe very heavily, very much getting like flight sickness from like he's just. The rest of the soldiers start coming out one at a time. The black and silver Mandalorian kind of hangs out for a second within the loader pod itself. Do you guys head out with the rest of the troopers?
I do. Carried, haggard, like stumbling steps.
The team of Thisk and me thinks that Thisk would.
Okay, so you guys head out. Immediately, there's two specific Imperial agents separate that are checking everyone. You immediately see all the stormtroopers immediately heading for one that's specifically wearing this female blonde hair tied up with like a long coat, white with a little bit of Gray's accents, and she's specifically reading the codes off of each trooper's armor. As you fall in line, Nidak, and she's checking the codes, and she's checking in, checking out. She's like, all right, floor 30. You go down to 1, and she's indicating each floor. Nidak, as you arrive, she's going to look at you confused. She's going to look at your number, look back at you confused, kind of scan up and down. 29.
No.
She looks back at you again. I'm sorry?
No. My squad died to bring them and Hellpoint to the Mandalorians. This is all that is left, all 9 of them. Allow me to fulfill this task, then I will go to whatever level you want.
Yeah, that's a very tragic story, but we'll take care of the Mandalorians from here. Get to floor 29.
As you say. Side eye, walk away.
She does point to the north-facing door, indicating that that's the one that takes you to floor 29, or at least it's a way to get to floor 29. There is another person there that is wearing kind of like makeshift Mandalorian armor, not too indifferent from the anti-Lorian that you guys fought, where it looks like it's an Imperial agent that kind of like that, where they've been making their own variant, but very much not complete versions of Mandalorian armor, where he's wearing like a black and gray, no helm on, but he's got the breastplate. And he's wearing like an Imperial coat underneath it, and he's got like wrist rockets on and stuff like that, and he's just going by and he's checking each person's clan, either clan code or clan logo. He's just trying to register each Mandalorian as they come off. Goes over to Akimbo first, looks, registers, gives you a head nod. Goes over to Thisk, checks, registers, gives a head nod. Goes over to Marg, looks.
I'm with him. I gesture to Akimbo.
Very well. Kind of goes back and marks something on Akimbo's name as far as the clan. Goes over. Eventually, when he's the last one left, the Mandalorian with black and silver comes down, steps down with very heavy steps, each one. She goes over and he goes over there and checks. So you're back. 3rd time. Hopefully it's the charm. Just kind of readjusts the gun on his side. She check marks like a name from a previous sheet. And then he immediately just bypasses you, and he kind of gives like a kind of like the very, very arrogant shoulder shrug to Mark as he walks by, and he immediately starts heading to the door that leads upwards.
I'm going to follow him.
3rd time.
I want to follow him.
Okay, you're going to follow.
I muttered that, thinking that it will be a slight, and then I see Akimbo start following him, and I'm like, ah, fuck.
All right, I'm going to assume that Thisk is going to stick with the Mandalorians, so we'll have Thisk follow Akimbo. I'm assuming Mark's going to stick in tow as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna glance back at Bonnie, and I guess Corm. I don't know if I could see him, but I'll just give him like a nod and walk off.
Okay.
With them.
Bonnie, you go in line 2 to get yours. Immediately, you're given floor 13, as she just gestures. 13. We need an additional agent down there. Apparently, something started spreading. We need you to take care of it.
What kind of thing started spreading?
I don't know details. I just assigned the jobs.
Okay.
And she gestures over to the south-facing door heading downwards.
Punami to Electric Boogaloo.
No.
Get in your hole. You too good for your hole?
I was like, Bonnie immediately went into Southern and then was like, oopsies, this isn't allowed. And then I blanked on what they sound like. I forgot they all sound like this. Or something. Something like that. They're all British.
Okay.
Some may have another.
Hello, Governor.
All right.
Hello, governor.
Chrome, you do see
Now there must
most
be
of the people that were on the load have started to head off in different directions, including your team spreading out to different locations. What do you do?
Does it look like which way was Nidak going, up or down?
Nidek's going up, north-facing door.
Okay, so the only one going down is Bonnie.
Correct.
I'm like,
Going
oh, damn
down,
it.
down.
Easy Fallout kid.
She's going down.
Yelling timber. Anyway, okay. So, he's gonna see that. Think he's going to try to time it so he can like pop out of the ship and try to like quick make his way in the direction of like down to make sure Bonnie's safe. If I can see that like those holes are for like dropping down to like lower levels.
Yeah.
I might go for like the moving big parts area to see if I can like climb down or jetpack down real fast, like get down a little bit so they can't hear me, and then
Sure. Yeah, okay. Why don't you give me just a quick stealth check just to make your way around and try to dodge everybody as you get out of sight.
So I think it's funny because you're like, oh, sure. Okay, give me a stealth check. Like that's what it sounded like. I know it wasn't, but it's like, oh, you think you can do this?
that's a 21.
Yeah, like there's I know he's gonna be fine. Okay.
No, I know too. I just thought
Sneaky.
it sounded
I
funny.
am very, very sneaky, sir.
Yeah, you're able to get to this location,
That
use your
is-
jetpack, and by the time someone finally looks in your direction, you're already gone.
Sonic the Hedgehog over here.
So we're
The
gonna
John
go.
Cena of this campaign.
We're gonna go around in the order of the layouts. We're gonna start off with the Mandalorians. As you guys follow several other stormtroopers and specifically this Mandalorian in dark armor, clearly it looks like this Mandalorian has done whatever this process is before, unknowing what the process technically is. As you guys go through the door following him, that immediately takes you to the spot there. You guys get to, and this is for Nadek as well. So you get to, once you go through the door, you get to like this big, huge open area, roughly about 60 by 30. And within it, there's a total of 5 elevators. There's 3 directly in front of you, 1 to the left, 1 to the right. There are indicators to them. So the one on the left looks like it takes you up the one on the left and one on the right looks like they specifically only go between floor, floor 10 to floor 30. So they can go up and down. The ones in the middles specifically goes all the way, it skips all the way to 31 and then can take you away to the top minus the top level itself. So Nidak, you would take which one they say for you? 29.
29.
Oh,
what I
26.
So
have.
you would take
Okay.
So you would take either the left or the right, and you're immediately directed with the Mandalorians. You're directed that you need to head up to floor 45. You do see the black cloaked Mandalorian immediately head directly beeline towards the center elevator. And immediately, unlike others where they're kind of getting crowded, like everybody's jumping in to get an elevator, very much Dragon Con, it's like, get it quick, it's going to be wild before it comes back. Everyone moves out of this dude's way, and they just allow him to have his own elevator. He doesn't even say anything, he just walks in, they just leave the elevator open to him. But it does take some time. Do you guys... You're what's that?
I'm going in the
You're
same
gonna
one.
go in? All right, Thiska's going to follow, I'm assuming. Mark?
Guess we're following you.
All right, he just moves back a little bit just to like lean up against the far wall of the elevator. Immediately, like about a few seconds after you guys get in, the door closes. As he just looks, he looks up and down Merg, looks up and down Thisk, looks back over at Akimbo, looks up and down, and he just starts kind of like he takes out like this rag and starts cleaning off like the lens of his rifle. Doesn't say anything.
So what's third time's a charm?
Doesn't even look at you.
This is my first time, so not really sure what to expect.
Doesn't say anything.
I'm just gonna keep talking.
Okay.
So does that mean that you've screwed up the last 2 times, or that you were really successful and they want you back?
He steps clean his lens for a second. He looks back at you. It didn't work. He goes back and starts cleaning his lens.
Oh, so you do talk. Well, I'm sure third time will absolutely be a charm. I'm somewhat of a good luck charm myself.
Looks back at you, looks up and down. Is that so?
Yeah. That's why he keeps me around. And I nod over to Akimbo. My name's Sela. What's yours?
He just goes back downstairs, cleaning his lens again. At this point, he takes the rag and he starts actually cleaning the muzzle itself. He actually positions the gun straight up and he starts actually like screwing out the muzzle. He starts cleaning it up a little bit. And he screws it back on.
That's fine. I like the quiet ones anyway. And I glance at Akimbo.
Just looks back
I'm
at
not
Akimbo.
saying nothing. I'm just acting like I know what the fuck I'm doing.
Just looks back at Akimbo. Looks back down and he just kind of like, without looking at Akimbo, appreciate a warrior that speaks less and shoots more.
Likewise.
I prefer the ones that can do both. But that's just me.
I believe that you're the one who speaks more and shoots less.
Oh, you don't know anything about me. Other than my name. But that's alright. Maybe we'll find out soon enough. I didn't mean it like that. Calm down.
Morgan
Or
and
did
Kimbo, I need perception checks. Look, because you guys are clearly looking at this guy. Or investigation check, either one.
Insight check.
28.
No.
Can I do
shit.
insight?
No.
Ball.
Balls.
Oh, damn. Forgot how high my perception is. 19.
19. Pull up his information. Where are you? There you are.
Right now in my notes, he's called the Edgelorian.
The Edgelord.
It's so good.
Because I don't know what to name him. He didn't tell me his name, so he's Edgelorian now.
Okay. So a couple things you guys notice about him. First off, his armor's pristine. Not so much like hasn't been used, but looks like he takes quite some care of it. Based off what you can tell and the way he's acting, at least as far as what you can notice, he very much follows the old ways of not taking off his helm, or at least not taking off much. Very much living in this armor all the time. His armor, even though heavy, definitely looks like it's probably about 75% Beskar, as it looks like at least his breastplate, one of his pauldrons, his helmet, and a couple pieces on his sides are, but not his boots, not his gauntlets. It's not all. He definitely does have a lot of expense paid into this outfit, as it definitely does look like he has several different things attached to his visor. But he really only has 2 weapons on him. One is a very unique vibro dagger, and then the rifle that's in his hands. Doesn't look like he's, as far as you can tell, holding any other weapons that are at least in plain sight. He does have a Rancor as his actual clan logo. But it's not normal. It looks like it actually has the face of the creature on it, but it has an octagonal frame around it with almost like a slash. But the slash is not part of the logo. It looks like it was done after the fact. It looks like someone actually, either he actually got attacked in a very specific spot that hit this and actually engraved a claw mark into the actual logo, or he did that himself. It definitely looks like it was done by a creature. It was not done by a dagger by any means. It's very jagged, very rough. But he very much owns it. The way that he kind of currently lifts up his arm, he's not afraid to show off the logo at all. Even though his boots are heavy, he definitely has flexibility, but he definitely cannot be stealthy. The way his body is made, the way his armor is made, is definitely for durability, less for speed or stealth. But 100% of this is true Mandalorian armor. And
My Chemical Romance Din Djarin. I like.
Sure. He does have a slight side cape on. It mostly just covers one arm. And it looks like he's concealing something underneath that. As far as you can tell with your perception check, is you only see a little bit, which is just a sash round that's just holding what looks like unique ammo rounds. But the ammo rounds do not fit the specific weapon he's holding. They look like they're meant for a launcher of some kind. Like specifically like maybe something that shoots off like grenades or a railgun of some kind.
I'm gonna ask him. Be like, you hunt? Your armor's pretty nice. Keep it well kept.
He just kind of finishes, puts the wipe in his pocket, kind of puts his gun on the back, readjusts his wrists, looks at you. It has been a decent amount of time since I've experienced a good hunt. I've been unfortunately succumbed to the whatever this is of Coruscant for a couple years now. I wish I could leave, but I'm stuck here. But I do miss a good hunt.
Why are you stuck here?
Give me just a persuasion check just to see if he wants to talk to you.
Seven.
He kind of looks at you. It's a long story, and as like the elevator says slow down, and we don't have much time left. Perhaps another time. You find each other another time, perhaps it's a story. He kind of finishes relocking back in his bracers, kind of retightens his gloves, makes sure the cloak on the side is adjusted over his arm. And at that point,
You look like you're up to something.
Don't we always have something in mind? I don't believe I've ever actually done anything anybody's ever told me to. If I'm in here, I'm only up to my own good. If they get what I want, then it's no trouble for them. Third time, if I don't get it, it's their fucking trouble. And the doors open, and he just kind of like, excuse me, as he just moves through, and once again just kind of side checks Marg.
That's
I
so
look
funny.
forward to seeing what you're gonna do.
What's that?
I look forward to seeing what you're gonna do. It's kind of like a hell yeah type
Okay.
vibe.
He just like looks back and he just gives you a gesture, very much a head nod, and he just kind of puts his hand over over between his shoulder and his chest, and he just kind of bows to you, and then just kind of walks continually towards like another direction. From what you guys can see of this floor, it looks like it's a very wide, about 30-foot wide hallway that leads itself
What
in.
floor number is it?
45. Within this,
Okay.
you do see someone wearing a similar Mandalorian-ish armor to the person that checked you guys in, with a long white and gray. As you see him check the My Chemical Romance Mandalorian in, as he just gestures to him. I don't know why you came back. The first and second time didn't work. Well, this time will work. As he just kind of just knuckle cracks a couple times. Just don't cause another fucking problem. As just kind of checks off, press the button on the data pad, and gestures him into a room. Do you
As
guys-
the drawers close,
Mhm.
I just stare at after him for a minute, and then I turn to Akimbo and I'm like, he shoulder checked me twice, and you're not gonna say anything?
That man's a potential ally. I can feel it.
Well, then
Don't
why don't
get
we
into your
follow him and
feelings.
figure out? Why don't we follow him and figure out what's going on?
What do you think I'm doing?
Are you guys getting off the elevator?
The elevator
Following?
door just closed.
Well, I mean, you guys got time. Are you guys following, or are you staying in the elevator?
Yeah, we're getting off.
Okay, getting off.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Question that I
Alright,
have
fine.
for Akimbo and Mark: would Fisk follow you in there, or would this try to meet up with the rest of the group? I'll let you two decide.
I feel like she'd be mad curious.
She
I mean,
would be
this is
mad
just
curious.
a side.
Yeah.
This is just
Yeah,
a
I think
little-
she's. Yeah, I think she's mission dedicated. So I.
Lean more into the Mandalorian than the newly discovered Force bullshit.
Yeah, I think she'd be mad curious and want to investigate this floor. That's my vote.
All right. You do, as soon as you got the floor, the person who checked in, the other Mandalorian, immediately looks at you. Well, I don't got all day. Come on in. Okay. She immediately looks at you. She looks through. It looks like whoever checked you guys in the hangar bay already passed on the information. All right. Got you, as she marks Akimbo. It looks like you are with him. Got it. Kind of walks back like 5 steps, goes to another room, opens up the door. You're in this room. Goes back over to Fisk. Gotcha. And then opens up the door to the room across from the room that the other Mandalorian went in. So if you guys looked in a hallway, like hotel room, the first Mandalorian went in room 1. You guys are in room 3. Fisk is going to room 2. As you guys go into these rooms, sliding door opens. Very white, very, very Imperial. Not too much color in here. It looks like it's a very much like a kind of like a very overly sanitized doctor's office. There's several different electronic gizmos inside. There's a couple small rooms in there. One looks like it's a bathroom. Another one looks like it's a kind of like a storage closet. But there is like a very much like a convertible chair that kind of flattens out, very much like an actual like a doctor's bed, kind of like that. Immediately there is a droid that immediately unlocks from this actual station against the wall. Immediately starts moving up forward, as you do see a very tall Imperial droid start walking up to you. He looks up at Akimbo. Down, up, down. Goes over to Marg. Up, down, up, down. Immediately goes to Akimbo. To the chair, seat,
I'll go sit.
Melee just goes over, puts its hand into a wall. Immediately, like the wall does something to unlock its arm and puts on some kind of device that has like very much like tools on it. Melee looks back, helm off. Do you take off your helm?
No.
No. Just stands in front of you, repeats the phrase, helm off.
Don't you know we can't do that?
Immediately opens up a data pad, selects an option. Very well. Scans up your items, up and down. Switch. Gestures to Margani.
I turned my head towards Akimbo curiously. Oh, okay, I'm gonna go sit down.
Okay. Amelia looks at you. Helm off.
I'll take my helmet off.
Okay. Amelia takes it, places the table on the side. Amelia looks at you. Really gets like kind of like pulls on the lips, looks into the ears, very much trying to see what makes a Mandalorian tick. Like looks all over from you. Kind of is not
My
very
ear
grateful,
cones,
but
good luck looking in those.
Amelia just like lifts up your Laiku and just kind of like looks at it and kind of around.
That was a full physical examination.
Immediately select something. You can see the other side data pad as you look at backwards. Looks like no unique reasons for advancement. Goes through.
Ouch.
We're going to pause on you guys for a second. We're going to go to lower floor. Well, yeah. We're going to go to Nidak. So you go to the floor that is required of you, as you do see other Imperial stormtroopers there looking at you. Merely just gives you standard rifle. Merely slaps it to your chest. And you just see other stormtroopers just marching up to a certain direction.
I will follow without a word.
Okay. As you fall through this door, you find out that you're in a large construction bay. This actually takes up a total of like 3 floors. And you see that they're building something. Looks like a very unique TIE vessel. You are sent there to guard. This is not a hangar bay by any means, and there's no way for this ship to leave, as this is just a manufacturer, but it looks like it's on an elevator platform that could lead it somewhere else. The ship itself very much looks like I forgot what his version is, but basically an overly elongated large version of like Darth Maul's TIE Interceptor. I can't remember what his version's called.
Okay.
I can't remember what his specific model's called, but yeah. This looks like it's kind of like, instead of it meant for one person, this definitely looks like it's meant to actually be a vessel that can be piloted by 8. And it's like double the size. The wingspan's a little bit larger. And it definitely looks like it's being made out of unique tech that you've never seen before. You do see a couple R&D scientists that are coming through, and they're testing it with certain things. Different pilots are coming through and testing it, and they're not able to figure out how to actually operate it. And they're trying to go through different pilots to try to figure out who can actually pilot this thing correctly. You're just there to stand watch. Occasionally, you're asked to switch with another person every hour and move around. During this time, you can give me an investigation check.
Sith infiltrator, by the way.
14.
The infiltrator, thank you. 14. This room is You can definitely tell that this room does not take up the whole building. There must be side rooms to this as far as width-wise, as there's no way that this room is as wide as the building itself. But you can't find the doors to it. But you occasionally see R&D scientists like being accompanied by every time 2 stormtroopers heading into doors whenever they have to head anywhere. But the doors themselves are kind of hidden in plain sight, kind of like a false wall. Is there anything you want to do while you're held up in this position, holding your roll?
Not at this time. I will be a good little stormtrooper soldier boy.
Okay. I'd say the last thing you can tell from just standing there and just watching is this thing has very advanced weaponry on it. Also, based off of what you can hear the conversation is this thing is meant for long reconnaissance, is what they call. Being able to stay in space without refueling for a full week. Doesn't need to reload, doesn't need anything, and it runs off of some kind of internal battery that no one's saying what it necessarily is.
Play to them. We, as a crew, don't have any intercoms outside of the Ravens Ball, correct? Okay.
I mean,
didn't think
some
so.
of you have different communication processes, helmet to helmet. But if you guys, I mean, some of you do have some. It'd be up to you if you were still wearing them when you put the helms on.
Yeah, I feel like we have comms that we all share.
Okay. Yeah, because you guys technically have them. It's just there's certain times where you guys can't wear them all the time. So if you're saying you're wearing one,
I don't think all of us. Yeah, so I don't think all of us had like helmet comms because remember, Nidak was somehow communicating with this that one night when she was high.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah.
I appreciate the answer, but I will not use that information for anything right now, so I'm good.
Okay. All right. Corum, you snuck your way down and you're able to flew to intercept with Bonnie. You do find her at a lower floor. As you're intercepting with her and you're about to make it, you're able to figure out what this floor is. And it's a floor for testing biological weapons.
Hey.
You do find her before she
will.
gets there. She's the only one of your specific crew, your ship, that is assigned to this floor, as she has been told that many people have gotten sick.
Oh, I was just told that something was released or whatever. And I was like, what is it? I was like, is it an animal? Is it some type of flood or some plant? And then I was also thinking, is it COVID 2.0?
I think from whatever Heidi's spot that I'm in, I'll just be like, psst, psst, Bonnie.
She'll like, because she's not used to hearing her name in a place where people shouldn't know her name. So she's looking around. Does she see him?
Yes.
Oh wait, Gerb's with me too. Does he have a body now?
If you gave him one, otherwise he has a way to go invisible.
Okay, then as long as someone detected him, maybe he's invisible instead.
I thought he had that droid shell or whatever on him, something like that.
That's right.
He did give him like a little hat.
Yeah, that's right. Well, yeah, he does have the. That's right. He does have the Imperial shell, so he's a little bit bigger. He's like riding inside of like an Imperial. Like,
oh,
program.
okay. I wasn't sure if I had to do that during a long rest or whatever, but I do know we talked about it. Okay.
Yep. Nope, that's right. That did happen.
Okay, so then, yeah. Yeah, I imagine he's like in his little body. Does he have hands?
I mean, he would have like tiny little like robotic hands that have like little claws.
Then I imagine like wherever Corum is and Bonnie's looking, he like taps her on the shoulder and like gestures with his burp, burp. Tells me where he's
Just behind the canister, like.
What would I do without you, Garb? Nadak. And she gets closer. I think these people are trying to kill me. Something was let loose
Bonnie.
on these lower levels.
Okay, first, Bonnie, I'm not Nidak. Corm over here.
Oh, sorry. I'm so scared I'm getting my people mixed up.
It's okay. You're
I
in
don't
the
even
shadows,
know
it's fine.
what language to speak when I got here because I got, when people hear my voice, they think I'm a stupid outer rim, like ho-dunk kind of moon hopper, which
Hodunk?
is true because I have done all those things, so I can't be upset about it. However, just the audacity.
The audacity.
And I know that these people are a higher level of learning, so I know that they'd speak with a posh accent. I just didn't know what to do. I didn't even think about this, and I'm supposed
Apparently
to
you
be a
did
smart
fine.
scientist.
Yeah, no, you did fine. They let you through, right?
I mean, they did.
Yeah, you're fine.
But then they sent me down to like ground zero. Or-
Yeah, this is like some kind of biological testing area.
I mean, is that what it is, or do they just send all the scientists that they don't want alive anymore down here just to die?
From what I can tell, that's all I know.
From what I can tell, I think there's a conspiracy going on here.
Well, okay. I guess we can try to figure out what's going on down here, but I think player to DM. We're trying to find I'm sorry, I'm trying to mark it's been
Renaissance
a while.
Paul?
The connection. Well, we're working for him, aren't we?
Yes, right? This is
Yeah,
what this
so we're
one
trying
is.
to find
Ren's the Paul, not Renaissance Paul.
Oh.
Yeah.
I actually thought that was it.
So we're trying to find the mead recipe right now.
The mead.
So we're trying to find the connection for the Mandalorian army that they're kind of trying to build.
Yeah, you're trying to figure out how they are doing what they're doing, and if you can try to stop it.
Okay, so then in that case,
Because Ren Zapal is actually an ex-Mandalorian, so he's also insulted by like what they're doing.
okay. So then I guess at that point I'm just gonna be like, Bonnie, okay, look, let's see if we can find like an unoccupied lab or something, and see if we can't maybe get into their systems and see what's going on and get an idea of what these guys are doing here.
Well, if we can find a panel, either you or Gerb or both of y'all can try to see if you can find an uninhabited room or one that's...
Well, you're a scientist, right? Just peek in some windows, see if we can find an empty one.
I mean, I can, but then they'll think I'm weird. I mean, I am weird. Oh, here, I'm going to try to find a
you
window
know what?
now.
Forget them. It's fine. Just do it. Maybe they think you're inquisitive and you're trying to learn more about what they're doing.
Peeking through windows. Just going up, peeking through windows.
Okay.
Do I find a window or a
I mean, you
room
find a lot of
uninhabited?
windows. There's like each room itself has like each room itself that's testing something has like a viewing kind of spot to like see what's going on inside. As in, maybe sometimes they can't actually be in the room to test it.
Okay. I will go to I will let Corum know that found one that's empty. This way.
I will sneak to that room.
Okay. There's a few rooms you can check in. One room looks like it's testing on some kind of poisonous gas. Another one specifically looks like it's testing some kind of experimental weapon of some kind. Another one looks like you can actually hear something kind of moving around inside.
I think we're gonna go with the experimental weapon one.
Okay. You look in the room itself, and it does look like they have they're experimenting on some kind of prototype missile that it has some kind of biological liquid inside of it.
Oh jeez.
If you don't go in the room, you only look from the outside. That's all you can really see. If you go in, you can look more.
I think as Bonnie's looking in the window, you see. I'm like looking in. I'm just like.
She's gonna turn to Cora and be like, well, I think this one's our best bet because the other one has poisonous gas, and there's some creature in the other one that's moving. I mean, that might be okay.
But yeah, maybe not. Unless you can tell what it is because you have a way with animals, right?
Try. I don't have a way with people, but I can definitely try. If it's a
Up to you.
person,
I mean,
how?
we can go in this one. Just don't touch the big explosive missile.
I definitely won't. Gerb, you heard him. No touching that missile.
Gerp, gerp.
Gerb. He's like, you know that I wouldn't. You probably would. No, don't you sass me. We're in the middle of a mission.
Gerb, gerb.
Oh, you can zip it there, young sir.
Gerb, gerb.
It's down there. You guys good? We good now?
Good enough.
Gonna full on Muppet sneak into that room.
Into the one with the weapon?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will check. Hold on. Before we go in,
Okay.
I will check the little like comm panel thing to make sure it's not like dangerous inside before we go
Okay.
in.
Warning, radiation.
You do look at it.
Warning.
It does look like it is being viewed by two different cameras, one over the door and one on the opposite side. The weapon inside looks like it's actually made out of a very specific material, and it has it looks like it's made out of certain. It looks like it's mixing certain kind of material that is made out of the blood from a crate dragon.
Oh, that's nice. Okay.
It looks like the room
Can
itself is
I-
not necessarily poisonous, but there's a warning that in case if anything does break, the room is immediately locked down.
Got it. Okay. Can I try to hack the panel before we go in and like put the cameras on a loop so no one knows that we're in there?
Sure, give me a check.
Gerb can help him if that helps.
Okay, you have advantage.
I would. Cool.
I imagine he's like looking over your shoulder with his little pointer
Little-
arm.
little
He's just
I
like,
Wait,
just,
I'm
I'm
just kinda, like,
holding
hangs
him and
over.
I'm using him.
yeah,
That's
it's
a
like
two.
either
That's
that
a 27.
Gerb!
Shut up! Get in there!
or
Make
right.
love to this port, Gerb.
You're able to turn them off, but it looks like just to make sure that in case this ever happens, they do turn themselves back on in 5 minutes time. So you have 5 minutes.
Well, can I put them like on a loop so they feel like they're looking at what they're supposed to be looking at, but
sure.
they won't actually see us?
Yeah, we can do that.
That's what I was looking for.
Okay. Yep. You. All right.
Cool.
You head in. There's no like separate door. It looks like this door is like there's not meant to be anything in here that's dangerous unless something breaks. So just behind you, the door does lock. It just stays locked if there's something that breaks open.
Okay. All right, cool. Then we'll go in and I'm assuming there's a computer in there.
Yep.
Cool. Then we're gonna start enhance. And
Enhance.
try to
Enhance.
figure out I'm gonna go full hacker man here.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a check.
With Gerber's help.
Gerb,
yeah, he reaches over and touches your hand. You hear.
He knows kung fu.
Let's throw those out right now. The first roll was a 19 without even adding bonuses yet. Okay, so that's gonna be tech. That is going to be a non-natural 30.
Okay.
I say again, he knows kung fu.
You look at this information. It looks like all three of the rooms are experimenting with something with the crate dragon. This specific weapon itself looks like they spent about 3 years trying to break down a single crate dragon's DNA to try to figure out how it actually makes a specific kind of acid material that it makes. And they try to make it where it actually can turn into a gas form. And that's what's inside the actual missile itself. It looks like this is the prototype. They've already made 3 so far, but due to the expense of making it and the fact that crate dragons are not easy to find, they can only make 3 in total added to this one that they have tested. Based off of that, the 2 other rooms that are involved for the crate dragon, the first room itself specifically has a specific room that is locked down because the gas did get leaked and they wanted to see what happened to somebody when the gas affected. If you look in, there's actually a dead body in the other room. That is the person who went home sick. The last room is they wanted to see if they could clone the crate dragon, and try to see if they could try to slowly develop it. There's a baby crate dragon in the next room.
Oh, so there was a creature in there. Ooh, that'd be
Okay.
so cool if we took that.
All right, so
and as a baby,
Cool.
I would like to say as a baby, it's about 6 feet long.
Hell yeah.
That's crazy.
So aside from the close rooms, am I able to like get into the system itself to figure out what's happening in this base in whole? That's what I was
I'll
trying
say
to
with
get
that check,
for
yes.
originally.
Yeah. Okay. So most of this base is trying to figure out at its core, it's trying to figure out, because they are fighting off against the Mandalorians that took away half of the faction of the Imperial regime. They're trying to figure out every way that they can try to beat Mandalorians by hiring other Mandalorians to figure out, let's see your combat tactics. I want to see every Mandalorian's armor to see what variants there are, so we know exactly all the different kinds and all the different things we can do so we can stop it. What's the best way we can try to break down Beskar? We can use the Crate Dragon's acid to do so. They're still going to burn within their armor, kind of like that. The next part is cloning. They're trying to figure out the best out of all the bunch that they have of all the Mandalorians to clone, and clone them to be Mandalorian soldiers that serve only the current Emperor, no matter who the clan leader of Mandalore is. And the last thing, which you're able to find, I'll say because you're high check, is try to find the right DNA to specifically guard the Emperor. They want a proper Mandalorian to guard the Emperor.
Okay. Can I copy this stuff onto a
Sure.
floppy drive?
Ye old
Floppy disk.
Star Wars floppy drive.
Yeah. Upload it to my cloud. I don't
Sure.
know. My cloud city.
Back hurts.
Okay,
My
so I will
nebula.
download everything that I can.
Okay. All right, you're able to get the information. I'd say with the check, there's actually two people that come up as far as information. One specifically, there is the current commander. Well, technically, it's always been the commander of this specific outpost. That is considered the rank of an Imperial R&D commander. His name is Sion Desyk. SionDesyk. He is the creator of this program. He is kind of think of him as the creator of Death Star, but for this specific program. This has been like his life's work. The other name that comes up is Jarek Karn. JAREK KARN. This is put as the highest ranking Mandalorian that they've been working on.
Okay.
Ooh.
Does it give a descriptor of any of these guys?
They do have a picture and a whole pretty much the available
Dossier.
information of Sion. That he has risen the ranks pretty high, very much a Thrawn kind of character where he's really impressed the Emperor very, very well. And he specifically got this job for his thirst to actually kill.
So is he betraying Mandalorians?
Well,
You said Karn was his... Oh.
so I'm talking about Sion Desyk. He's the commander of
Oh, my bad.
Jarek Karn is a Mandalorian that was their first ever person that they hired. They started off with him when they opened up this base 2 years ago. And no matter what they're able to figure out with him, he's been unable to get what he wants. Apparently, what it shows in here is his main objective is to just... And then it just goes blank. They look like they don't even know what he wants. They put him through tests. He survived every one. They put him through trials. They haven't been able to figure him out. They don't know. They just keep trying stuff with him. And he doesn't break.
Wonder if this is the one that they saw that they ran into.
Well, that's what I was wondering. Yeah, there was the image of him, but
Yeah.
Well, we didn't see him, but
No,
you
we
do
did.
see
Good
you
point.
do
That's
see
a good
it.
point.
You do see his clan logo, which is the same one, which is the actual Rancor.
ooh, I mean, me as a
It
It doesn't
player
have the
going,
it doesn't have the
ooh.
scratches in it. It just has the octagonal symbol with the Rancor face on it.
Okay, I'll save that info.
Okay.
I'll be like, all right, Bonnie. So it looks like we got what we needed. Apparently, gas room is what happens if that thing goes off and will kill people. And apparently, the gas in there is made from a crate dragon, which I have no idea what the hell that is. And apparently, there's a cloned baby crate dragon in the other room, which is probably the noise you heard.
Bonnie's gonna be like, that could have been me, Corum. I could have been whatever in that poison. They could have sent me down there. This place is meant to kill people. That's all I'm saying. Do I know what a crate dragon is?
I would
I
assume.
would think maybe not.
Well, wait. You're not. I'd say no. You might have heard
Okay,
of it,
I
but
wasn't
you
sure.
would not know exactly like what it is.
I mean, I think we shouldn't let that baby get in the hands of these groomers, but we don't know. I don't know
mean, they're
if we can
probably
take
just
care of.
Specifically, want a baby crate dragon. That's what you want.
I mean, they're probably going to try to kill it to make more gas because that's what they did with the other ones to make this stuff, I think.
I mean, they'd probably wait for it to get to a mature age where it starts like emitting gas. I don't know.
I mean, I know some clones can be sped up in age, I think. Maybe.
I mean, either way, it sounds not very good for.
I don't know if it would be
everyone.
good to free this thing or not, but like I said, you know animals better than I do.
I think we either should end it or we should adopt it.
I don't
But
think I feel
you run
comfortable
the
killing
ship
a baby.
I know, I don't either, but it's like dead baby better than a live baby going to die later.
I mean, I guess the other avenue to that is we just free it, and if it comes with us, cool, and if not, it causes a scene, and we can use that to get out of here.
Have we got everything we need for Renz and Paul?
Think so. Can I check? Is there like star charts for like other bases for these lovely people?
Yeah. So there's only one other spot where this specific operation takes place. And you're able to pull it up, and it's actually on the home world of Cor. Well, it's Korriban.
Okay.
Blah, blah, blah.
Okay. Then is this missile locked into this like lab?
It's locked into the housing that's part of the lab.
Can it be like transported elsewhere?
It could be,
Oh,
but
no.
you can definitely tell the weight of it's quite heavy.
Yeah, I just didn't know if it was like on like a conveyor belt thing that could like.
No,
pull
oh
it
no,
out
it's not
or
on a conveyor belt. No, it's literally just like on two like locking mechanisms that's not too indifferent from being locked into a TIE fighter.
Got it. Okay. Copy. All right. Last thing I would like to get from the computer system, if possible, can I get a map of this place?
Yeah.
Cool. I want to find the armory, like where they store weapons.
Armory is on the 47th floor.
What? We're on the first floor?
You
Or
guys are on the
we're in the
13th,
basement?
I believe.
Lucky. All right. All right. I'm just gonna be like, okay, so your call, Bonnie. Do you want to grab this thing or see if we can grab it?
I want to save it.
So
Yeah.
I will imply
Let's
a little
try.
bit more to you, Corum, because you're looking through a map. So everything beneath the hangar bay, so everything beneath floor 22, because the hangar bay goes on the floor 22 from maintenance. That's where the elevator leads to. Everything beneath that and above floor 2, which is administration, is biologic weapons. Above the hangar
Okay.
bay is specifically weapons R&D. Then it goes into experimental, which is where they are right now. And then above that, just below the 49th floor, is weapons and armory. Specifically completed and certified weapons and armory. So like anything they tested out and they know will work and they can put into operation.
Okay. I'm sorry. What was above the second floor again? You said there was administrative 1, 2, bio above that, and then what was above bio?
So above bio is the 2 floors beneath the hangar, which is the actual maintenance for the TIE fighters.
Would that be the location of all the TIE bombs as well?
Yeah. Yeah, all the weapons that go for the TIE fighters that are normal and not experimental would be in there.
Groovy. I like that. Okay, good to know. Definitely not gonna become a problem later. Anyway,
Is there
So,
a Star
yeah,
Wars nuke? Because Corum wants one.
look, I've been there. I've done this. At least 3 of them in one, but that's a whole nother story.
He couldn't steal the crate nuke, so now he has to steal another nuke.
Look, if I don't nuke at least one planet a game, I'm not happy.
It's the quorum tax for the quorum.
Yeah,
tax.
Rico. Boom.
I gotta keep those kill counts up, baby. So all right, well, then I'm with Bonnie. Let's go see what we can't do about this bebe.
The baby crate dragon. Okay, so you do get to the view window. Based off of what the material is in the air in there, you're able to look in the information, and it looks like there's a specific material in the air that's not toxic to humanoids, but it's specifically toxic to specific reptilians, and it's meant to kind of keep them docile. And it's constantly in the air.
Oh.
It's not harming the creature by any means, but it's making sure that it's not gonna like randomly, start attacking the door so much that it's force will actually destroy it. So you can kind of see the crate dragon like in the distance. You can't see it through the mist completely, but you see kind of like this sand bronzes kind of scaled creature about 6 feet long from tail to head. Tiny little horns, very dragon scales horns all the way from snout kind of to tip of the tail, but not all the way. Round off tail. For all intents and purposes, it does look young, but right now, while it's just calm, it looks cute as hell.
Bonnie's gonna be like, oh, they're so beautiful in there. Look at them. Just so small and full of life.
Randomly starts playing with a little ball.
Why is it?
It's kind of like turns on its back.
Why is it sleeping?
You know what?
Is it
I
asleep,
don't know
or what's
much.
going on?
It's not asleip. It's just,
I don't know much
it's
about this
just
creature.
like super calm down right now. Like it has like a little.
No, that's Corm asking Bonnie.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because she saw the mist in the air.
Gotcha.
It looks like it's alive. I mean, not alive, awake.
Okay.
Maybe-
Do I see this like particles in the air or no?
You do. Yeah. It just looks like a very thin mist. Yeah.
All right. I'll just be like, well, let's see something. I'm gonna go to the panel and see if I can't vent the mist.
Okay. It's not hard. Just like a certain switch. It knows that the creature can't do it itself, so you just flip the switch and it fans.
Take that, not opposable thumbs.
And it immediately just starts. It only takes like a few seconds, and immediately gets it out of the room as the creature kind of like pops up, like its head looks around, starts kind of like spinning around, stretches its body out, and like hops up onto like the top shelf, and immediately starts smelling like where the mist is going to. It immediately starts looking around, and immediately sees you guys through the window, and just looks with a crooked face.
Honey, I guess do your thing.
I mean, wait, do we know what the mist was for?
Yeah,
we do.
You know the
It was
mist
to pacify him.
Yeah, it was just to calm him down.
Okay. Well,
Basically, crate dragon
without-
constant Xanax.
Yeah. Well, without the sedative, they may get squirrely. Okay, a space squirrely, if you will. Then we'll have to see what they do whenever we let them out. I guess we're gonna open the doors and see what happens. Cause
Okay, you open up the door. Do you stand in the doorway, or you just move out of the way to see what it does?
I'm gonna let it come to us, so they know we're not a threat. If they know that, if they're old enough to know that, we'll find out.
Immediately drops down from like the shelf it was on. Every paw it puts down, it looks like it's trying to dig its hands in the ground, but the ground is it's metal, so it can't. So it's like every time it pushes its paw down, it kind of like tries to dig. So kind of flat down, flat, down, and it looks like it's trying to move, and then it tries to, kind of like a snake, it like readjusts itself, and then it like kind of like swims like a snake on the ground. It kind of moves towards you, and then it immediately just kind of pops up on 4 legs and just looks at you. Kind of gives you a sniff, but not with its nose. It kind of like breathes in the smell with its mouth. Does the same thing to Corum. It's not a big fan of Corum.
I will throw,
No!
I'll like reach in my pocket and like throw a ration out towards it.
Okay, all right. That's better. It first like smells
That's
you,
better.
doesn't like you, and then you immediately toss a ration, and you like looks, immediately devours it like in one bite. Kind of like looks at you, just
Like, hey,
lays
buddy.
there. I need an animal handling check from both of you.
Can I just assist
Question.
Bonnie?
Sure. Bonnie, you get advantage on your animal handling check.
Nice. Question. So this thing can slither like a snake, you said, or
So crate dragons naturally can move as a swimming speed on the ground. Since they're normally from sand planets, especially like Tatooine, the way that they actually move through the sand is very much a swimming motion. And they can do it actually on the ground, but only for so long. So like
I'm picturing this thing running like a bearded dragon.
kind of. Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
oh, interesting. Okay.
But the way that
'Cause
it moves
I
is its
didn't know-
body, its torso hangs on the ground. So yeah, kind of like a Komodo dragon, a bearded dragon. Like it's always like every part of its body still touching the ground when it moves. So it's like its elbows are like up like this when it moves because it kind of positions itself like that.
Like a Komodo dragon combined with a sidewinder snake that
Kind of.
moves its whole body through sand.
It can't move like a snake for long because its body's too heavy, but it can do it once in a while.
Okay. Okay. So let me do an animal handling check.
Thanks for the nightmares, Joe. Appreciate that.
Oh.
with advantage.
Oh man. Well, the first one was higher than the second one. Dude, I have such bad rolls. Okay. Wait, I gotta add my. Let me see.
You should have good animal handling.
Do.
Yeah, I got a +1 in
should.
that.
Okay, so that's. I rolled a 10, and that was +4.
That's fine.
So it's a 14.
It immediately like looks at you, looks at both of you, kind of gestures around, kind of like moves through each of your legs like a snake, and just kind of like lays in front of you and just kind of looks at you curiously.
Can I scratch it?
You can try.
Give
I
him
will
scooches.
Where do you scratch
I will
it?
give him
Press
scratches.
the X to pet.
I'd probably like on its
Back
like
it-
back, maybe.
Okay. Scales kind of like lift up a little bit. Appreciates the scratches.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
I'm happy with that.
Oh, he likes that. Okay. Now
Did
we
you notice
know
that
how.
the scales aren't as rough as you imagined? They do have a stone texture, but they actually have like a kind of a very flexible snake-like skin to them. Even the scales themselves can
Kind of a
like,
leathery.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I mean,
we have
see if it
him
follows
now.
us.
Are we gonna?
Wait,
How do
Bonnie,
you think
question.
we're gonna get out of here with a 6-foot crate dragon?
Wait, can't you like turn into these things?
I mean, I'm not like that skilled at. I mean, I can turn into a Nexu. I could
Right,
do.
but, like,
Well, remember
a
your
long-
abilities. Remember your abilities. You can turn into 2 creatures that you can be used to. You've already seen this thing enough. You could sacrifice one of your 2 creatures that you're holding out to beat this creature if you want to. You just can only hold 2 creatures
That's
within your
crazy.
necklace. So right now you have a Nexu and you have a what's the cat?
little
Lothal
cat, I think.
Yeah, so you have those 2 saved in there. So you've already seen how this thing moves. You've seen the way that it moves. You could sacrifice one of those to turn into a very similar creature.
Okay. Well,
Something to ponder.
Mm-hmm.
let me see. She's gonna like concentrate and like reach out and touch the thing. I think it would be fun, so I will sacrifice the Nexu to see if I can turn it to a
Yeah.
similar crate.
Okay, you look at it. It takes a little bit as like Corm, you see like the magic of the necklace is like random claws come out, then like one arm turns short, but the other arm stays
It's
long.
alive!
Then
Oh,
like her
gross.
body. It takes like a
Ew,
minute of like the
gross.
worst transformation until finally she like falls down and she actually turns into a very similar version. I'd say a little bit of a different color that matches like her color tone compared to its natural sand
It's
tone.
got the little antenna.
Yeah. The horns kind of like just
Instead of
flop
horns?
there. It just has like little bobbles on top of the horns that just kind of flop there.
Not my floppy horns. Not my flaccid horns.
Okay. While she's doing that, and I'm trying not to puke.
Yeah,
there,
right.
like-
From
there, like,
admiration.
Any large like animal transport, like freight hover carts?
I mean, there is like they were never meant to let this thing loose, so there is kind of like a very large, very similar to the actual loader container, but it's like 8 feet long, 3 feet high, but it looks like the loader container for the tie loader itself.
Okay, so we could potentially coerce this thing in there, maybe.
I mean, if it'll follow me, I could act like it's the baby duck, and I'm just like,
All right,
Like-
I'll just be like,
get
all
in the van.
Bonnie.
It does start
Bonnie?
circling around you, Bonnie, and so it's like looking at you, confused but like happy. Like you can't. It's not like it like wags its tail or anything like that, but you can tell like its sense of
Twinned.
approval is its raising of its like scales.
Oh, fun.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'll be like,
okay.
okay, Bonnie, right? Bonnie? I'm gonna
She
take that
goes,
as a yes. Can you try to get that thing in there? And I'll point at the like movement thing.
She does a little with one of her 6 legs, and then she like looks at it as Dina goes over like come on, let's play over here.
Okay, so it's following you. So it's like jumping on you, like wrapping
Go
around
this
you and
way.
stuff like that.
Okay, let's go.
It does
Snoop-a-loop.
follow. It does follow you in there, finding something to have fun with that it's familiar to, that it resembles. It doesn't have
Okay.
any problem being inside the essentially like the crate kennel, kind of like that.
Let's get in the crate kennel. Yeah, let's get in the crate. This is my crate.
You do notice that this thing has
Well,
never
it's
had
now
anything
got
to
a
play
name.
with, so it plays very roughly. Like you start noticing, like, fuck, these claws are sharp, and then like you guys keep like attacking each other, and it's like the way to play is like just to attack each other. But you can tell
It
based off
starts
your
choking me out. What's going on?
I'm just hold on, I'm picturing Bonnie.
I mean, what are those two great
great
dragons doing? Oh, they're just playing.
They're just playing.
you can tell based off your own ability and the fact that like whenever it breathes, nothing really comes out. Is it looks like at its adolescence it can't breathe like the actual acid spit that it has quite yet, or if it's not proficient with it quite yet, or hasn't taught, and you don't know how to do it either.
Yeah, don't spit acid on me, please.
Okay, so it goes in there. Bonnie, are you
Yep.
coming out or are you going to stay in there with it? Can she stay in there with it?
She can stay in there with it. Yeah.
I think I might have to keep this thing from freaking out.
Okay.
Um,
Is there any hazmat suits? Like we're talking like full Gumby suit, like it's a science lab, right? It's
I mean,
a
you would have to go
research
back.
site.
You would have to go back into the room where the missile was. But yeah, you could get one out of there.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, if anything that like I can put on that will kind of hide my identity.
Okay. Yeah. You get yourself like the big, huge, like alien space
Yeah, the
kind
full-
of like hazmat with like it's super weird, but yeah, you got it.
Yeah, like Outbreak, like
Yeah,
the movie
pretty-
Outbreak. when
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
walking
yeah,
around.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I believe that's a Class A hazmat suit, actually. The actual name for those things, I believe. You can ask Amber. Yeah, so I'll get that thing on while Bonnie's in with the crate dragon, and I'll be like,
Hashtag the
blows
crate.
it.
Yeah, the great.
Again, that's
Gerb
its-
was gonna be nervous, but standing there near the helm of wherever Korum's going, so he
Yeah,
can
I'll just be like, Gerb, stay with me, buddy, and I'm gonna like get the hover cart and
he's like, she's
start.
done some weird stuff before, but this is wild.
I'm gonna be like, we're going back to the hangar bay, man, with this thing.
Hey, okay, you guys start hiding back.
Beep, bop, bop, beep, beep, beep.
Before we go back around, we're gonna take a quick break for 10 minutes, and we'll be right back.
Drink a beer and be like, she ran
We're live.
stupid, but they would keep
Yeah.
it to themselves. Oh, hey.
This bitch.
Hey.
Hey, all right. So we'll go back over to the Mandalorians.
Mandalorians.
So, within this, eventually the droid walks out for a Game Bone Mark. Millie walks out, just leave you to your own devices within this room. The droid's gone for roughly about a good 20 minutes. Is there anything you guys want to do during that 20 minutes while the droid is absent?
I want to survey this room.
Okay, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
11.
11. The room itself looks like it goes through like a couple different processes. One, based off of what it looks like the droid attached to its arm, looks like it's very much for like finding what's hidden in plain sight to see if like maybe you guys got something hidden that's not what your helm is, maybe something under the Laiku, or maybe a hidden device. He was actually checking to see if you guys had anything else on your face other than the helmet. Outside of that, it looks like there's some different tests that he has to specifically check the durability of your armor. And specifically, he looks like he's going out right now to research some stuff about if he has any information about your clan. After about 20 minutes... Oh, excuse me. After about 20 minutes, you start hearing a commotion on the other side of the wall.
Are there any
is that our
cameras in
friend?
this room?
There is one camera, and it's over the doorway when you come in.
That's a HIPAA violation.
Space
Oh.
HIPAA.
This is the Empire, not the Republic. They don't care about fucking HIPAA.
Can't work in these conditions.
Let's try to listen outside then.
All right, perception check to try to listen.
I'm putting my ear cone to the wall to try to listen.
Perception check for you as well.
Do I get it? Yay!
24.
24, nice.
I got a 22.
As you guys are listening, you don't hear specifically what the words are, but you hear some shit like something being thrown across the room. As immediately you just see someone running out, freaking out of the room as you see someone in, and their droid starts like running in. As soon as the droid starts moving in very fast, you immediately just see like a giant laser blast immediately hit the droid in the head, and immediately just it immediately malfunctions it. As immediately you see the black armor Mandalorian come up and pick up the scientist that ran out, immediately grabs her by the actual jacket, lifts her up and throws her to the wall. Third time didn't work. Immediately puts his blaster to her face. I told you what would happen, and he immediately pulls the trigger and immediately explodes her face right there. Immediately drops her to the ground and immediately starts like looking around as he starts seeing that you're looking, as he immediately just presses the button on the door to open it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna come out. I knew you had something in mind. What are you doing?
They promised me if I came and I completed some tests, they would allow me to leave, but they keep saying I'm failing tests. They said the last time. I'm getting sick of being on fucking Coruscant, and I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Sounds like a plan. Do you want to destroy this place in the meantime?
I'm gonna destroy all of it. As he just immediately like pulls back like an actual like trigger of like the actual rifle that he has, and he immediately puts on like the butt end of it to his actual arm, and then he actually extends out like a certain spot to make it more of a sniper rifle.
I'm gonna look at Marv and be like, I like this guy. Wherever he's going, I'm going. Don't fuck some
Oh.
shit up.
Oh, but I want to know what my test said. All right, fine. Let's go.
At this point too, I'm gonna roll for Thirsk. I know she has a high dex, so I put her probably at 25. At this point, she would come out too, follow in tow. As he starts opening up every door, he keeps slamming a button on each door, keeps finding every droid inside, and immediately just fires off this blast inside and starts destroying everything in it. As he finds the stairwell going up, you do find on the next floor. The next floor is a giant clone chamber. I need a stealth check from Akimbo and Marg.
22.
22.
29.
He's got disadvantage. It's still good. That's a 19. You immediately go up on this floor and you just see a zigzag to go through. There's another door on the far right, but to get there, you got to kind of go up and down through these different clone tubes that are on it, not creating walls, but essentially making it unpassable. You got to go up, take a right, come back down, take a left, go back up, etc. for a couple rows. He just immediately looks around.
Hey, if we're destroying this place, should we be destroying these clone tubes also? Theoretically? Or is that too far for all of us?
That is the best thing you've said since I've met you, is he just immediately just takes the trigger and just immediately starts blasting at all the tubes.
Told you. You can talk and do things at the same time. It's the best of both worlds.
Since it's only scientists on this level, he like shoots one and expecting you guys to follow suit. If you guys decide to shoot anybody, he just starts killing all like the Imperial operatives in here.
Oh, yeah, I'll making everybody.
Sure, I'll shoot.
No witness.
I'll shoot a guy or two.
I'm gonna roll to see if any of them get quick enough to actually activate a red alert. Nope.
They're gonna accuse you of being terrorists. You are terrorists. Bum, bum, bum.
You guys are able to kill everybody in that room without any problem. As you guys go to the next room that leads up to another spot, and it looks like it's some clones that are complete or incomplete, and they're currently experimenting on them. As he just like pulls out like this little device on one of his ammo sleeves, and he just locks it into his rifle, and he just immediately ignites it as it just shoots off like an incendiary grenade in the area. He starts just walking through, expecting you guys to follow. I'm gonna have
Picture this: the shot with like the muzzle of the sniper rifle and like a little bit of smoke coming out of it, and it zooms out, and Mark's just there like, "That's really nice. How'd you get that? Where'd you get that? What modifications did you put on that?"
We make our way out of here. I'll teach you how I made it.
You made it? All right, I'm listening. Let's go.
Okay, that is a bad rule. Immediately, the last person alive is quick enough to immediately just kind of like fall on the button as immediately a red alert does hit the whole building. This does hit the whole building, so everybody else does hear this. Nadak, you hear it in the testing bay. You would hear immediate alert going on. Lock down all experimental procedures. Make sure no one gets to the ship. Lock all weapons down. Make sure all the scientists are secure. As immediately, several soldiers are immediately back in scientists over into the hidden room. As the commander on the deck immediately tells you and the rest of the crew, make sure we're protecting the ship. No one can take this. No one can take the vessel. Lock down the bay. Make sure no one can raise it up.
Not the vessel.
Corum and Bonnie, anything you do. Well, Nidek, is there anything you want to do?
How many people are left on deck after they lock it down?
With you, only 3 of the stormtroopers.
Are there any in the ship?
No, no one's in the ship.
I would just like to angle myself towards the entrance of the ship at this point and leave it at that.
Okay, got it. Corum and Bonnie, as you have the crate, and Gerb and Corum are pushing this crate along. You hear the alarm going off. Bonnie, you do not know what this alarm means, but Corum, with the amount of investigation you've gone through, you do know this alert means that there's intruders and damage has been taken within the building.
Okay, not us probably, because we didn't cause any damage yet.
No.
I think we're in the clear so far, Bonnie.
Bonnie,
I'm
give
gonna
him
look at.
great thumbs up.
That's a great thumbs.
Oh, what a great thumbs up, everybody.
I'm gonna look at Gerb and be like,
Crate!
Oh my goodness.
they're great. Yeah, I'm gonna look at Gerb and be like, do you
Crate
know
cereal!
what floor Nidek was sent to?
Does
What do you-
Gerb know?
do you-
Did
Gerb
he-
does. Gerb just
Okay,
immediately
yeah, he's
doesn't,
gonna like
doesn't respond, immediately goes over and starts pressing a couple buttons on the elevator door and then just points at the elevator as it does show the level he's on.
those little hands.
Can I
Rub, rub, rub.
Gerb.
can I look at my
Gerb,
map
Gerb.
and see what level that is?
Yeah,
Or what floor?
You do see the floor that's on, which I believe he's on the 20. Oh no, he's on the 27th floor, I believe.
Do I see what that floor is on the little base map that I got?
Yep, it is a lower floor right beneath. It connects to the maintenance floor of the hangar bay.
Okay. It just shows that. It doesn't show like what's on there or anything.
It does show that it deals with experimental weaponry, and it's usually for large experimental weaponry, but does not specifically say what it's doing now.
Good enough for me. Let's go there. I'm gonna take the elevator to that floor.
Okay.
Don't mind me. Just got two crate
I
animals
got a plan
here.
for this. Don't worry.
This is never gonna end. I hate
This
it.
is a crit
Perfect
plan.
ending to a crate day.
I can't.
Phenomenon.
We broke in Star Wars, everybody. Have a good night. Have a crate night. So dumb.
That's the sign off from now on.
All right, we go down there.
All right, so you take
Or up there?
going up. So you take the elevator going up. You do know that you do have to take a connecting elevator due to which floor you're on doesn't actually connect to the floor that Nidek is on. So you got to connect to the floor that connects to the actual hangar bay and do that. I need a stealth check from Corum to do this.
Okay. Ha! That's pretty good. Let's
It's
see.
more or less you pushing crates casually.
Don't worry about it. This little guy.
He's
Don't worry about
supposed
that
to
little
be
guy.
here.
That's gonna be
This
29.
Nah, this is just a normal
It's not
crate.
steal.
Well,
No one
could
knows
be,
you're
like-
stealing if you actually look like you own it. You know, you
Oh, I
gotta
own
make
it.
it.
That's why I got the hazmat suit.
He could be like, oh, I have to move the whatever they call this thing, the specimen, whatever. It's like, oh, they're after it. I gotta get it to safety. Oh no, it's not me. I'm not the one stealing it.
As you guys get
I'm just like, this siren man, right? To the other
I-
stormtroopers I walk past him. This fucking siren. Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's
I gotta
just another
take him to
day.
safety.
Just another day. And once you get to closer to the connecting elevator, you do hear the alert is actually Mandalorians have actually gotten loose and are actually attacking the clone portion of the actual facility.
Oh wow.
I'm like, man, those goddamn Mandalorians every fucking time.
You do
Right?
get a connecting
Right, Steve?
That's right.
You gotta be
Wait,
careful.
you
They
know
might
my
try
name.
to kill you next. Anyway.
Yeah, I'll take the next connector to see if I can find Nidak.
Okay. You do get up to like a level, but the elevator stops, showing that the level is locked down. So the elevator's like stopped, and the door is just is like not opening up.
Gerb, let's do this. Gonna try to hack the.
Gerb
They have,
just
like, a
opens up like
montage.
the little wrench hand in a certain way to kind of give
Fuck.
like a shitty thumbs up.
little fire like
Yeah,
BB-8.
yeah. The little BB-8 fire.
Okay, I just rolled 2 19s, so using tech. God damn it. That's another 30.
Yeah. All right, you're able to open up the door, and you do see a total of 5 troopers there. One's a commander not wearing armor. 4 troopers. One that looks unusually tall for being a trooper, and they're standing around a quite a large TIE fighter-ish kind of weapon.
Seeing that, I'm just like, can I tell that that's Nidak in the armor?
Yeah. You can easily assume
Okay.
it's Nidak. Yeah.
I'm gonna like try to like hurry in a little bit with these, and I'm like, quick, I gotta get the specimens out of here.
Wait. As the commander immediately comes down, it's like, but the ship is on lockdown. No one can pilot it.
I have to get these out of here. They're in danger.
What the fuck? What creatures? What the shit? What are those?
These creatures.
Well,
I
I have
they're
no
crate
orders.
dragons.
I have no orders to let anybody use the ship, even under emergency procedures.
Right. This is superseding policy procedures that if this happens, I have to get these out of here before they fall into the Mandalorians' hands because they're gonna kill everybody like they're killing right now.
Deception check.
Okay.
Gerb is
That's
gonna help. That helps.
I mean,
Menacingly.
I'll
I gotta
increase
think
the
of it.
DC,
I
but
gotta
not give you
think-
advantage.
I gotta think of your tails.
That's a nat 20.
Okay. He immediately just
so
like,
that's gonna
okay.
be a 29.
All right. With the nat 20, he immediately like looks. He's like, okay, fuck. All right. Okay, I'm gonna assume you know how to pilot this thing. You two is immediately just points at random 2 soldiers. With me, we need to go take care of this. As he just randomly calls upon 2 soldiers to follow him.
No, I think the soldiers are the Mandalorians are back there. They need to take care of them. Like I just need like a soldier. Give me that guy, and I point at Nidak.
Yeah, I mean, go, just go with them. Go.
Yes, Commander.
I push it onto the interceptor.
This thing is like freaking. It's almost the size of actually the Raven's Maw, but it's designed to be a TIE model.
I'm just like I pop my hand in the suit. I'm like, nice.
Very much
It will
designed.
help Quorum push it on. You lucky son of a bitch.
Very much designed like I very much took inspiration from the TIE from the 2nd season of Andor, with the same controller scheme and everything like that. So that's what you got for a setup. It does take a little bit to kind of figure out. The controls are very different, so give me a piloting check for this one. I know you're gonna do great, but just do it.
Fate rhymes with great.
Also
You're gonna
great.
do
That
great.
one.
Fate, great.
Mate.
You got a great
Okay,
future, I
that's,
can tell.
18.
18. All right. As you start figuring out the controls, it takes a little bit. Like you can't really. You got to start still trying to figure out. Very much, Will Smith in Independence Day, trying to figure out which way is forward, which way is backwards, what is up, what is down. You're trying to experiment a little bit by actually, doing little different things. During this time, Nidak, you do see that he brought on board a large crate of some kind, and you just hear these creatures kind of like making these little sounds inside, and you just see these vicious little things just like playing around in there. No question of what's going on. Where's
Is it
Bonnie?
a crate? Or can he see into it?
He can see into it, but like he still sees like these little creatures that he doesn't know what the hell they are.
Like,
Okay.
no.
I wasn't sure. You don't.
Can I
see
do an
Bonnie.
insight check? Because I saw Bonnie turn into a Learcat before. So
Okay, yeah, you can give me an insight check to see if there's like
Lethal,
anything about
excuse
these
me.
that like grab your attention at all.
She's actually turned into a Learjet cat before.
Learjet cat.
she got a private chat. It's fine. 25.
25. I mean, these look like little lizardous creatures, but like one of them, like instead of horns, it has like these little mandibles that are just kind of like just hanging down in front of it, and it has a very familiar color. I mean, you can assume that's like, okay, Bonnie probably shapeshifted into this thing, and it just looks like a very absurd version of the other one.
No, absolutely not. I'm gonna look at it and go, no fucking way. I died, but there's no fucking way. And I will walk off towards. I will follow Quorum.
Okay.
The keys.
All right. After a couple of minutes, you are able to figure out at least the basic controls of this vessel, but knowing that there's only one way to get out of here, which is going directly up. You don't have enough to actually vertically tilt yourself, just to elevate yourself. But the hangar door that connects this hangar to the specific hangar for maintenance is closed. It does have forward lasers, and it does have torpedoes, but does require some angle to
I
use them.
grabbed the PA, and I'm like, Commander, open the bay. We need to get out of here. I need to get the specimens out of here.
God damn it, fine! And he just slaps the button as the door starts opening up.
Thank you.
Sirens and lights are going off because this door doesn't usually get opened up. And you just immediately see as you start elevating it up, you start seeing people's like, wait, who the fuck has the experimental vessel? I mean, I think the commander said that there's an emergency, that they're taking some kind of little things and trying to get him out of here. What?
Nidak, buckle up, Buttercup, and I hit the
I was gonna
thing to
say
start going
when
up.
Okay.
when Quorum convinces the guy to open the whatever, Grub's gonna give him like a little like high five fist bump thing with his little hands, because now he has hands. So he wants to use them.
I'm gonna roll for the commander on deck up top to believe that like the person downstairs wasn't an idiot.
Slams down.
As you immediately make your way up to the top floor, you
Garen.
immediately see that the upper floor commander for the main hangar does not believe what's going on and knows it should not be taken. As he immediately starts putting up some actual turret lasers up to start firing. We're going to come back to you. With you three on the ship, we are going to go to Akimbo, Marg, and Fisk. Through all this, you're able to destroy everything in the clone floor. With this, you do hear another alarm going off, saying that someone has now. This is happening like a couple seconds after that alarm's going off. New alert! Someone has stolen the experimental vessel. All hands. Pilots to their ties. And you guys
what?
Immediately, the other Mandalorian's like, well, I don't know what's going on, but at least get some of them off our back. And then he immediately starts running forward to go to the next floor.
I look at Mark. That's probably the other squad.
Yeah, it probably is.
Oh,
If
we
you
need to
know
get out of
Gorham.
here. So, is the Mandalorians he going to destroy more shit?
He's just going through each floor, and he's just destroying whatever in his way.
Okay, well, I'm gonna keep up with him and then ask him, are you prepared to go down with this place, or do you want to get out of here?
He just looks at you as he like clears off one floor. Well, I'm not planning to die if that's what you think. This place can burn for all they see fit, but I'm not going to go down with it.
We have a way out. Do you want to come with us?
Just looks at you.
We seem like we have similar interests.
He just immediately just reloads his gun as he just immediately pulls back a piece of ammo. Looks at you. I would not be opposed to a free way out. Lead the way.
All right. I'm going to get on. Wait, we got comms, right?
Yep.
All right. So I'm going to phone a friend. Like, Coral, what's your status?
Currently trying to make our way out. I'd suggest get to the hangar bay like now.
Copy that.
Oh,
All right.
good. Get to the ship.
Get to the doctor.
Get to the TIE Fighter!
Get to the
Nighthawk behind.
do it. Get to the TIE Fighter now. Listen to me now. Hear me later. I'm on the gunnery.
Nighthawk, buckle up.
Shut your ass up and just hang
But I'm
on.
the thruster. That's my thruster.
Can I phone in on the comms and be like, is this specimen thing y'all's doing?
Shut up and get down here.
Take
Get
that
here.
as
Get
yes,
to
bitch.
the ship.
All right,
They're
so
firing at us.
So with that means that Chrome, you're gonna have to hold out until they can get to you. So you guys, so the Mandalorians, you guys head over to the elevators to try to get over to the hangar bay. All right.
Yep.
So the elevators are due to this.
You
they're
never
locking
use
them down.
elevators in emergency. We should take the staircase.
Oh man.
There's been 0 days since an accident on this space station, so
Kimbo, just
you know.
push it on the stairs.
You just see a random dude just like
Efficiency
you just see a
over
random
safety.
dude just like taking off the chalk off of a chalkboard that just like 100 days since the last Mandalorian attack and just starts taking
Crying.
off the 0 and the 1 off of it. Just
Number of days since
Crying.
rebel insurrection.
Come with me to a place of ocean violations.
HIPAA violations now.
all right, so you guys gonna take the steps? You guys gonna take the elevator?
We're gonna take the elevator. I was just making a shitty joke.
Okay.
Unless we die in the elevator, then I'm just gonna say I told you so.
Fair. All right, so you guys are taking the long way around as like some of the place itself is like locking itself down. I need a dex check from Akimbo and Marg. This is just more or less for speed.
Speed.
Or in Bonnie terms, destics.
What would he call that? Stardust or something?
Yeah.
Our ducks.
Only got
Dex-
an 11.
11.
Check or saving.
Stars deck,
Okay,
check.
yeah, it's a 12.
Throughout this, a lot of the explosions in the place has actually created instability with the building itself. And because of the constant shaking of the building, some of the stairways have kind of busted down, which required you guys to slow down to kind of maneuver around them, which is going to take you a little bit longer to get to Corum and the rest of the group.
Oh, did we take the staircase? I thought we took the elevator.
Oh, I thought you guys were taking the staircase.
I got peer pressure to take the elevator.
Oh, okay, so you guys are taking the elevator. Okay. So, all right, so you guys get in the elevator. You start taking the elevator down. And you do find your way to the hangar bay as you just see this obscenely large, like TIE interceptor just immediately like trying to hold out against these blasters as much as possible as you see all these stormtroopers immediately firing at it. As the Mandalorian just looks at you too. I'm hoping those are your friends.
Definitely.
Well then, as he immediately just turns on his immediate jetpack. Well, no time like the present. Is immediately just gonna.
I'd put us low enough to the ground with like, if I see them coming, I'll pop the back base so
Okay.
they can climb in.
All right.
So he just jetpacks to look cool. I see how it is.
I was gonna say, if there's a gun pod, Nidak is definitely in the gun pod.
Yeah,
striking
there's
out at
just like
people.
the Millennium Falcon, there is an upper gunner and a lower gunner, so you can pick which one you'd be on for that. Probably lower gunner, so you can actually see all the people.
I would take the lower gunner.
Yeah. Okay, so everybody does.
Do you have time to bleed?
Everybody does get on the ship. Corum, you just fucking take off.
Yeah, fucking punch it.
Okay.
Oh, like if there's a bay door, I blast that fucker and I just like get us out of there.
Okay.
We don't have time for clearance
Actually,
quotes.
if possible, I would like to shoot at the like any of the ties that might be sitting above that like hole that you said that they move stuff, and I'm hoping that it'll like fall and like roll in there and then maybe explode.
Okay.
Set
Alright.
this place on fire.
All right, you're able to make a couple shots
DM,
out
can
there.
I have a
that.
cinematic explosion, please?
All right,
What's that?
so
We need to fly away,
We're
not
like-
look back.
So as the place starts blowing up, you fire a couple lasers within the actual, which in this thing, the lasers are more like cannon fire. You immediately are able to pull back on the trigger and you immediately fire in as a lot of TIE fighters fall, but not all of them. With that and the implosion within the building, you immediately start seeing this explosion start to come up from the back wall as you immediately pivot your ship around and you immediately engage as immediately the thrusters go off. And the thruster of the actual blue ignition from the thruster itself contradicts with the actual fire coming in, and you almost do like a jet stream of fire coming straight out of the hangar bay itself as
Oh,
you immediately
that's
shoot
sexy.
off. Within that, there is immediate call out for the ship as you do see one last TIE fighter that was able to make it out following you. But
I'm gonna Top Gun it.
I want, for right now, because we don't have a bunch of stats for the ship, I'm going to have Corum make a couple checks for a chase scene. I'm going to go around and have different people do different checks as far as defense. So Nidak is taking care of the lower guns. Who wants to take care of the upper guns?
I would have jumped on it.
Okay, so Mark has upper,
Jump on it. Jump on it.
lower. It's Nidak. Who is going to take care of forward guns for Corum, because Corum has to pilot the ship?
I think that just leaves Akimbo.
Akimbo? Oh yeah, because Bonnie can't. Okay.
Bonnie's still crated up.
I mean, unless someone wants to play Thisk.
Oh yeah.
Oh, true. This.
Well, it's up to you. Well, let's have Akimbo do it for right now, and then we can continue from last time. So, we're gonna go through some checks. So first off, Corum, piloting check, please. This is your maneuverability trying to get away from the TIE fighter.
The air wind beneath our wings.
That is going to be 23.
23. All right. As you do start to try to, you can choose. Do you want to fly into more of the stay on the lower level of the actual Coruscant to start getting the buildings to try to zigzag through, or are you going to try to go upper into the atmosphere to try to like lose them out in space?
No, I think I'll zigzag buildings for a bit.
It does take you a little bit as you're still on this side of Coruscant. It's going to take you about a minute before you can get to more of like the actual high-rise buildings to navigate around. But you're able to at least control this thing enough. You do have a faster movement speed than the rest of the TIEs. At this point, a couple of the TIEs do come in, as you do see that there is still a Star Destroyer that is, still above, and it does get contact as TIEs start to come down from above, but they're still a distance away. You still got plenty of time. We're going to go over to the first person that was on. We're going to go with Nidak. There is a TIE fighter that was first summoned to go out. I want you to roll a d20 and add a +5 to it for the gunning.
What do I add to it? I'm sorry.
+5.
Whopping 6.
6. You're not used to this gunning position. You fire off the actual round and it completely misses. The TIE still kind of dodges, but as you fire, even if it didn't dodge, it kind of would have been off the beaten path. We'll go up over into the upper gunner position to Mark. Same thing, d20 +5.
Dice. I gotta pick a good dice. I'm using my inspiration that Joe gave me. Natural fucking 20. Let's go.
Nice. As you're able to immediately figure out how this thing goes, you immediately pull back the trigger, and with a Deadeye shot, you're able to take out the first TIE fighter in one shot. As you find out the turret of this thing is quite powerful. We would go up to Akimbo. There's no one in front of you, Akimbo, but you can give me a same thing, d20 +5. This is going to be navigation to help Corum try to figure out where to go.
It rolled 2 of them. Hold on, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Twelve.
12. At the immediate time, within 1 minute of having no cover, you're able to figure out 2 locations that you can tell Corum to go. He can either stick true, and about a minute time, you can at least hit the high-rise buildings of Coruscant that you can navigate around. Otherwise, there's a more immediate option, which is to take the lower levels, the underground levels of Coruscant, and try to navigate through the tunnels of that. It's a lot more immediate, but you'd be stuck in the lower levels of Coruscant.
Take the lower levels. Could lose them faster.
Whatever you say, man.
Okay. For that, using this, Corum, I want you to give me a dexterity check. This is just specifically just trying to immediately react to this as it comes up.
Or if we crash and burn.
Dex check is going to be
Gotta add
22.
some risk.
22. As you immediately find this spot, you immediately are able to immediately twist the actual controls as you immediately just like make it a couple of you kind of like a little ill as you immediately just pivot immediately at 45 degrees and immediately just dip straight down this tunnel.
I'm gonna hit the burst off of speed as I like crank it up and almost do like that stall out move and then crank it back and like shoot down.
Nice.
Like Tokyo Drift.
Yeah.
At this point, Bonnie, you start to notice something with the other crate dragon, as it's not used to such fast moves. Like, as in really, it does its first acid vomit. As you just feel it on you. Luckily, you're like immune to it in this form, but it's just like you just like got covered in its actual like acid spit. As it just like touches it, looks at it, it just kind of smiles.
I imagine as it starts to do that, I'm just like, and I back into a corner to try to get away, and it's just like
It's
it does that thing
everywhere.
that like, yeah, it does that thing that like cats do, where it's like you try to get them off of the only piece of carpet or rug, and it still moves and pukes on it anyway. So it's like I try to get out of
description. Thank you.
Shitty Kitty and the Puke Dragon.
It pukes on me anyway. Of course it would.
Poor Bonnie, just always getting.
She's like, I'm doing this for the team.
Just
I'm
always
doing
some
this
kind of
for
goo.
them.
With that, I want to make this as cool as possible. So we're gonna leave the rest of this battle for the next session because I want this to actually be a true, like, full battle with ships and everything like that. So we're gonna stop it there.
We're gonna leave
Let's
it with
forget about
Bonnie
getting
getting
puked
puked on.
on.
Can we retcon
I want to make
the
this as
puke?
cool as possible.
Sure, we can retcon the puke.
I mean,
Oh, I think it's great.
Oh, I think it's funny.
I agree.
I thought it was funny that you're like, anyway, let's forget about that because I want to make this as cool as possible.
On a puke hanger, we're gonna end this session.
As I'm just
That's
like
so
flying
funny.
around the buildings and just like the puke is flying all over the crate.
Dude, it's not a closed crate, I don't think, right?
No,
Is it
It's
enclosed?
a puke
Flashlight.
globe. You've heard
Well,
of
I
the
mean-
snow globe?
I mean, it's meant so the crate dragon can't get out. So yeah, it's contained within.
I mean, but it's got like breathing holes or something.
Well, yeah,
that
it's got breathing holes.
You gotta be
yeah.
careful.
Yeah, it's got
Yeah, we're
breathing
just
holes.
splashing the vomit all over the ship.
I mean, it might start eating away at your
I mean, it's not that strong
flooring,
yet.
whatever you
It's
got.
only just a juvenile crate dragon.
baby.
So it, only does, it doesn't
a
burn
little
like
burny.
acid yet. It's just a little burn. All right. So
All right.
yeah, I will make the we'll have our. It's been a while since we've done an actual ship battle, so we'll have a full ship battle next session. Have stats for the ship and everything like that, so we don't have to make random rolls. With that, everybody, thank you for chats, follows, and if you miss any sessions, we have all our videos on YouTube. That being said, we have campaign 4 and we have Dagheart next week, so check those out. So, good night.
Have a great night.
Says,
Have
have a great night, my kitties.
Have a great